Yeah. It's the Change of Plans podcast. Joe and Vinny doing our thing on a Thursday night. You know, it's funny. Actually, you and I, you got here late. You don't usually get here late. You're usually very on time.
I am. I was been busy today, dude.
No, listen, I know you're a highly successful attorney, so you know there's always wiggle room for you. But you're, I mean, you do. You're very. Also, this is funny. For the longest time, I thought Vin lived in Middletown. And he would be like, "Hey, I'm on my way to your house." And I would think, what do I got, like 20 minutes?
Nah, 3 minutes.
And yeah, he's like there in less than 5. And I'm like, what the?
I'm a very OCD person with time. Like, even if I got to be in court for 9:30, I'm in my parking space because I park in the same spot in the parking garage in New Britain at 8:35.
Wow, that's early.
Well, because I don't want to rush.
No,
I may have to pee, may have to take a morning shit. Like, I like to go talk to the marshals, talk to the homeless guy that I give $30 a week to because he's always there. Because he calls me Hollywood. He knows how to get to me.
Yeah, right. I was going to say, that's just feeding the ego. Yeah, well, good. So, how's things going?
Listen, man.
Oh, no, wait. Also, we should just do this right this minute. Next Thursday night, I cannot do the show.
Okay.
I teach on Wednesday night, unfortunately.
Yep.
So, next week, we could do Monday, Tuesday, or Friday.
I'll let you pick.
Think about that, and you let me know, because I'll do whatever you want to do.
All right.
But I figure I meant to tell you that before we started, and I'm going to forget, and I don't want to forget.
Appreciate it. I'm going to give a little shout out to my Positive Rescue.
Oh, hell yeah. We don't do that enough.
We got an adoption event this weekend at the Farmington Polo Grounds. 10 to 4.
All right. I think it's in the Freedom Ride thing.
It's the Dream Ride experience.
Dream Ride.
Yeah, so we're part of that.
Oh,
so
cool. I didn't know you were part of that.
Yeah,
I
doing
used to be part of that.
Saturday and Sunday. It's going to be a good time. Come down, check my dog out. My dogs.
It's wild sometimes when a charity kind of dumps you.
Who dumped you? Was it the one you let the blind children not play golf?
No, they're my friends. They like me.
Oh, it's because they can't see you. Are they blind?
No, they're mourning.
Oh, yes, that's right. The grieving kids.
These are grieving children.
So you raise money. Don't let them play golf. You're like, go cry about your parents that died.
No, so we raise money so that they can hang out with other kids whose parents died, so they can all be depressed together.
Why not go raise some money and get them some parents? I'd much rather have some parents than other kids who don't have parents.
I think that organization is called Big Brothers Big Sisters, and it already exists.
I think you should be able to go hire parents. Just buy a couple parents. If you got enough money, it's like having the gold card with Trump. Pay $5 million, you could come into this country. Give me a couple hundred bands, I'll be a kid's parent. And it's the older they are, the cheaper it gets because you don't got to spend a lot of time with them. You see the pay scale. You're giving me an infant, then you're gonna have to pay me a bag. But if I got to get through 2 years, I'm good. Unless your kid's a stamp licker, then it's more money.
If anybody from the Cove is watching, my apologies. It's an excellent organization that
sponsored by MPF Law.
Provides an incredible program for grieving children.
Yeah, so we're doing an adoption event. It'd be good. We got a lot of dogs. We got to get placed. We need fosters. I think it's supposed to rain on Saturday, which will be a bummer, but it's gonna be a good event. It's a big event.
Well, dogs like rain.
I don't. Ruins my look. Maybe I'll go shirtless. That's going to bring the crowd out.
How does Vinny look, by the way? I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if you could tell on the screen because the camera does add 10 pounds to your head. This guy looks good.
Yeah, thanks, Joe. Put in that work.
all your creatine and ivermectin or whatever you're doing these days.
All my
Say
injections.
it all.
I got like a Breaking Bad meth lab on my kitchen table right now.
Your steroids are
Working.
kicking in, and it's going great.
Big fan of the peptides.
Oh my God. You know what's funny? I had a friend in high school who was a douchebag. And I didn't learn that for a few years, but we used to. I think I told you I've had like a gym membership, like from like 15 years old on
Till 40.
Yeah, till 40, and that's when I was like, "Fuck this! What am I even doing?" And so, but this dude, we used to work out, and he was pretty big, but he had acne, really bad acne on his back.
Yeah.
And he was such a bitch. And now I realize his mood swings and the acne back.
Yeah, that's that old school like Anavar, fucking D-ball. Like I'm legit.
Also, he seemed like his balls were probably shriveled up. So I'm gonna say roids.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about my size of my balls. That's inappropriate for this show.
Is it? Is it inappropriate for this show?
I mean, that's pushing a boundary. But the optical illusion has worked in my favor. I never understood that, right? Like, guys are like, I don't want my balls to shrink. Like, if I could get them removed and just be all shaft.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's too into the balls.
I'm not like it. Like, if you're not having kids, like, why can't I go to the vet and just? I don't need them.
Well, what if a vasectomy was just that? They literally just took your nutsack off. Would you prefer that?
Absolutely, dude. I mean, that's now you have some gains. But yeah, like I don't understand either. Like, and that's one of those like medical professions. Like, I don't know how you get into it. Right? Like, you go to med school and you must have just sucked at everything else, and the only body part left was a fucking ball sack.
So I like to think the opposite. I like to think you started studying human body and you were like, testicles are so amazing. I want to spend all my time working on the testes.
I think it's a volume business. Like, because when my guy was getting snipping me up, he's like, dude, I do like 30 of these a day, bro. I'm like, you look at 30 ball sacks a day, dude. He's like, dude, I make so much. Like, he just kept talking about how much money he made while just lighting up my balls.
You would think there would be more male gynecologists.
Oh, no. Absolutely not.
I'm serious. I know when, like you're a kid and you first become aware of the opposite sex, right? You're like, oh, I'll be a gynecologist. What a great job that would be. And right in like real life, of course.
No,
I mean, I think there's probably a couple, but most of them, it's just a job. You've seen one, you've seen them all.
No, it's like going to a nude beach and you think you're just going to see a bunch of smoke shows.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like SeaWorld.
Are never the people you want to see naked. That's
never, dude. It's like an animal enclosure.
You've never been to a nude beach, right?
Dude, I was on my honeymoon, my first one. And my wife wanted to take like one of those, like, it wasn't a sailboat, but like one of those fucking boats with a sail on it that you just take out yourself. Whoever designed that fucking fiasco, I don't know what I'm doing on a fucking boat. But anyways, we got stuck right on a nude beach down the fucking ocean. And she's like, you need to turn around. I'm like, I don't know how to work this thing. Like, I'm not a manly man.
And I don't know how to sail a boat.
Yeah, like my wife last Friday, they had that random storm.
Yep.
So I think I went golfing or whatever, and I knew my wife was paddleboarding, and then we had to take off from the golf course because it started storming. I never called my wife to see if she was okay. She was out in the sound paddleboarding. So she got home. She's like, you didn't even see if I was okay. And my response was like, well, what could I have done?
It's called the Coast Guard.
I'm not like driving there, throwing on a buoy around my chest with some orange shorts and swimming out into the sound.
I once asked you if you could have dinner with anybody living or dead.
Did I say my wife?
And you picked your wife. And by all accounts, and I say this to people all the time, like Vinny loves his wife
I do.
very much. He goes on and on and on about her. And then you tell a story like that, and I think
it's not
something doesn't check out here, bro.
You know what it is? It's not that I want it. I never think about it. Like I never think people are in danger.
Yeah,
like I'm not like a worst case scenario guy. I'm like, they'll figure it out.
Couple summers ago, it's the last time I remember this happening. My buddy and I shot a round of golf.
Mm-hmm.
And we go to the clubhouse. We have a drink and a sandwich and another drink. And then we decide to part ways. And we get up, we pay our check, we shake hands, we walk out. And he said something about Mariano Rivera, former New York Yankees closer. And I had texted my wife, I'm on my way. And we stood there in the parking lot. And for 1 hour, we talked about Mariano Rivera and a little something I call the Mariano Rivera effect. That's where Yankee fans have unrealistic expectations about relief pitchers. But that's a story for another day. Because the point is this. An hour went by, and I didn't think shit about it, right? My phone's in my pocket, and we're just bullshitting. And I start driving. And as soon as I started driving, I looked out at my phone.
18 missed calls.
Care. Yeah. And my wife's like, are you dead?
See,
am I dead? No. I'm like, TJ was like, Mariano Rivera was so great. And I thought, yeah, we should talk about this for an hour.
See, this is what I don't understand either. Because my wife complained about that. But my wife will go on a girls trip and I won't hear from her. She'll go to Paris. I might get a text or two. Like that's just how we are. Like I can literally go away for 4 months, and I don't think my wife will call to see where I am.
See, that's me. That's what I would do. I don't think to call, like, if you're not in here.
Yeah, I'm not.
I wouldn't think to if my wife came home an hour late for work, I wouldn't think oh no,
something bad happened.
She's probably dead. I would think either she stopped somewhere or she worked late.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't expect a call. She probably would call if she was going to be late. That's the funny thing. But yeah, I don't know. That kind of stuff doesn't occur to me.
Like my wife,
I gotta think about it.
Yeah, like my wife will hear the fire truck somewhere in the vicinity of our county. And immediately checking to see where our kid is. I'm like, it doesn't even cross my mind. I don't know. Maybe I'm a bad husband.
I don't think you're a bad husband. I think as men, I just think things don't. Well, I think things just don't naturally occur to us. I would have to really if 2 hours went by, I might be like, I should probably text her and see what's going on.
If 3 hours and you get a credit card charged to the Grantmore Hotel, then it's a problem.
Oh my God! I'll tell you a funny story. It's not quite that, but my ex-wife. I remember this was funny. 5 years earlier, me, her, and her brother were hanging out, and she told me some bullshit. And she got up and she walked out of the room. And he and I are smoking weed and playing video games, right? And we're looking at the screen, like you and I are not looking at each other. And I just start going, and she walked out of the room, and he goes, "Yo, that bitch be lying." Just like that. And he didn't really talk like that, but it's just funny that he said it like that. And I go, "What do you mean?" And he goes, "You know what I mean." And that was the first time where I thought, and I knew my ex-wife was a huge liar. I was very well aware of that. But, in my mind, I thought I was
crazy.
No, you're not lying to me, right?
You wouldn't do that. You just lie to everybody else.
And so things were going poorly 5 years later. And I had laid out a series of I'm going to get some info and then I'm going to ask you and I'm going to see if you tell me the truth or not. And I'll tell you the second part in a second, because the first part is almost exactly what you just said. I was literally sitting there, right? I'm balancing the checkbook and stuff. She at this point's like an absentee wife and mother. And all of a sudden, right, I like went on a screen, I came back, and there was a charge for $35 to Velocity Tanning in Wallingford, which we lived in Wallingford. It was right down the street from us. 10 minutes later, she comes walking into our apartment. And she's wearing, I shit you not, it's the middle of winter. It's like December. She's got a white puffy coat on. And she takes it off, and she's wearing a white t-shirt, right? And you could clearly fucking see this person was like a shade darker than earlier in the day. And I looked at her, and I go, oh, hey, would you go tanning?
No.
That is. I go, really? You didn't go tanning today? She goes, I was outside. I go, dude, it's fucking the middle of December and it was cloudy. Like
the sun reflects off the snow.
Yeah, bro. Like, no. I go, you didn't just go to Velocity Tanning? And she was like, what are you talking about? And like stormed out of the room.
Yep.
And so she comes walking back in, and I go, if you didn't go to Velocity Tanning, we need to call the police.
Because someone's got our card.
Right? And so she puts her, like, she has like one of them big wallets with all her, and she puts it down on the table, and I shit you not. There's a fucking, like, debit slip. And I slide it out, and it's $35 Velocity Tanning, and she fucking signed it. And I go, dude, call the cops. She goes, what do you mean? I go, call the police. I go, because not only did somebody charge $35 to our account, but they fucking signed your name. It's an exact match, and they slipped it in your wallet.
I love it. And it's like the dumb lies, right?
Yes.
Like, I remember when, well, this wasn't a dumb lie, but I was going through, like, if we're getting a divorce and all that, but I'm still living in the house. And that was my ex-wife's birthday, so she went to Boston for the weekend. So I'm at, like, rooftop 120, just hanging out with my buddy, and my phone is blowing up because she had this habit of posting pictures, you know, hashtag best life, hashtag new me, while we're still living together. And they're all sending me pictures, and she's out without her wedding ring on. And I'm like, I'm kind of mad. But so she comes home. I'm like, not wearing the wedding ring anymore. Like, I'm trying to figure out what we're doing. I am. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, are you sure about that? Right? Like, hey, you don't want to be married, fine. But, and I'm like, and you're giving them outs, dude. Like, you're making it know that you know because you're just posting it on fucking social media. And sure as shit, I'm like, just pictures of her fingers. She's like, no, it's there.
Yeah.
Like, I give it credit.
It's the angle.
But it's one of those things, like, especially as a lawyer, like, I just had a consultation with a guy today. It's a weird case, right? Because they're like, he has custody of the kid. They're going through a divorce or a custody application. He's the dad, but he's a transgender dad. Right. So it's not his kid, all this stuff. But he's doing this like 3-part TikTok series on his journey. And, you know, they're filing motions in court. You can't stop him from doing it. I'm like, listen, I get you want to tell your story, but it's a booby trap, dude, for lack of a fucking better term. He's like a booby trap.
Yeah,
but I'm like, I'm like, trapping your boobies, cutting them off, whatever you're doing. But I'm like, you're just giving fodder to everybody. But everyone, as soon as something happens, it's on fucking social media. Like, just shut the fuck up. Just shut up. Like, especially if you're a liar. There's nothing worse than a liar on social media, dude. It's just so bad. But we've had this discussion. If you're gonna lie, live the lie. Like, I'll give credit to your ex-wife, dude. She lived it. She went down with the fucking shit. Like, you have to get to the point, especially as a lawyer, that you start believing your own lies.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's when you can succeed in that lie because you have to convince yourself. Like if you could master the art of lying to where the point where like, yo, this shit really didn't happen and you've convinced yourself, then you're going to be Gucci.
The next trap I set for her, she went shopping at Target, and another classic. I see the charge before she gets home, and it's $179.88. And she comes home, right? And I'm just I don't even care about the money. But all this person is doing at this point is lying about everything all the time. And so I go, how much was all this? She had like 6 bags worth of shit. And it's like, oh, this was 2 for $1, and then this was buy one get one. I'm like, that's so you had to buy a lot
to get that free one,
to get all those deals. Like, all right, no, I get it. I go, how much? Like about, and she goes, it was 50. I go, you spent 50 on the button? I don't know, 53, 55. I don't remember. And I go, was it 179.88?
You guys had a joint account?
Yep. And she goes, no. I go, it wasn't 179.88.
You're like, we need to call the cops again.
Yeah, dude, of course we eventually land there, and it's like 179.88. That's a real motherfucking specific number.
Do you guys have do you have a shared bank account?
Yes.
Oh. I've never had a shared bank account.
Oh, it's good. It's good. It keeps you honest.
No, not doing that. That's a no-fly zone for me. I've never had a shared bank account.
Oh, I've had shared bank accounts with both of my wives. That just makes sense.
Why?
Because it's our money.
Okay.
So we just put it all.
So let me ask you this, because me and my wife
together.
get in. We have discussions about this. So we have my buddy Chris goes to the gym and he plays golf with me on occasion, and he hem and haws about buying golf clubs. And I'm like, bro, just buy the fucking club. Like, what are you doing? Well, I got to talk to my wife. And I'm like, what do you mean you have to talk to your wife?
Do we need golf clubs?
That is insane.
I can lobby for why I need them, and she'll justify whether it makes sense in the grand scheme of things. I might say things like, I go golfing sometimes with clients. It would be cool if I had nicer clubs. No. Is it a good investment for us?
No, because I'm a grown ass man. Like, I'm not going to be regulated on.
That's a good argument.
I work hard, right?
The bills, man. I work hard.
Bills are paid. Food's on the table.
Yeah.
So I should be able to go buy what the fuck I want.
Sure. Did she say it was cool?
Who?
Your wife.
I didn't ask my wife.
Yeah. You should.
No, we can get her on the show. You
should.
I hate you.
You just run it by her, make sure she's cool with it.
It has to be big.
Does she think this is a good idea as well?
No, it's big purchases. I have to run it by. We just haven't figured out what falls in the category.
I mean, golf clubs are expensive, and we already have golf clubs.
I'm like, I think a big purchase is like 5,000 and up. Then you got to get some clearance, right? But my wife doesn't spend a lot of money. Her and her kid are very thrifty. I'm not a thrifty person. I went and bought, my wife's like, hey, I need a golf polo for my lessons. So I went and bought 7 outfits, and then she made me return them all because it was too much.
You and your little golf fantasies.
I do. Well, because my wife's beautiful. I don't know if I ever told you that. So I like to buy clothes for her because she looks good in everything. Mm-hmm. But yes, it's very much I had got her this super nice watch. It's from her son, but I had to pay for it, of course, right? Because I'm a watch guy. I've seen it 3 times, and she just wears her Apple Watch, and it drives me mentally insane.
So let me ask you this: why would you buy her something she doesn't want?
Well, the purpose.
You bought it for yourself.
No, The purpose of a watch, right? Her kid gets her the watch. Every time you look at the watch, reminds you of your kid.
No, when I look at my watch, I think of the time.
See, I don't. All my watches have a story. That's how I sell it, dude.
You should have been a rapper.
I was.
No, I mean that's what you should be doing professionally.
Like Paul Wall, like just an old ass white rapper.
Yeah.
I would love to, because then I could get my grills and my neck tattoos, because that's the latest fight in my house. I can't
run it by your wife.
She won't let me have a neck tattoo.
Oh, that's interesting.
She doesn't want to be married to Post Malone.
How much is that thing? 5,000?
No, it's just the neck tattoo. But she lets me. I got a new tattoo.
All right, so wait a minute. So when it comes to bodily autonomy, you gotta run it by her.
Yes, this is the argument. It's like it's my body. Isn't that what all the females say? It's my body. I should be able to make the decision.
Yeah, well, I mean, I find it interesting when you're talking about the shared money, but when I could get a fucking tattoo. I can do anything I want.
Yeah, but don't get me wrong.
I could pierce my ears or my nose. I can do whatever I want.
But it's not. You're using the wrong terms. I didn't say we don't have shared money, because my money is her money. Like my wife will never want for anything. She never asked for anything. But I go buy her shit just to buy her shit. I don't care. Take my money.
Yeah.
I don't care. But I don't like to have the clearance factor in there.
Yeah, no, nobody likes it, Vin.
Yeah, we
just do it.
She's only nixed 2 things so far since we've been together: the neck tattoos and the lower grill that I want to get.
We got to get her on here again.
Nope. No.
I have some other thoughts for her.
We only have 1 live viewer right now. We are tanking. Do we need to talk about Trump?
I guess so.
Or have you been following that trial?
Lindsay Clancy? Yeah. Oh, she didn't do it.
Do that? No, she did. She already admitted to it.
She did not do it. She has a false memory. Her husband did it. He should be on trial. That guy's a scumbag. You don't slit your wrist like that.
Dude.
Why was her body at 82 degrees after 20 minutes? Give me a fucking break. None of it adds up. None of it adds up.
None of it.
None of it.
Who drops her wife off at a hospital and goes skiing? Every husband in the world.
It's shady. The whole thing is shady. You have to. I mean, listen, if reasonable doubt exists, this whole thing is reasonable.
Yeah, no, but that's not the case, and this is what's pissing me off. She already admitted to killing the kids.
Sure. People false confess all the time. You know
she
that.
didn't. She didn't. Like, she has mental health issues.
Yes.
Like that postpartum is legit. And I will say, at first I was like, okay, it's fucking stupid. I don't know enough about it. I don't read books on postpartum. Really doesn't affect my life at this point. But after watching this shit, I'm like, oh, let me look into this shit. Shit's fucking the real deal. But these medical providers, like, if this doesn't put a spotlight on our mental health, like, treatment in this country, it is fucking. Imagine calling like a fucking suicide hotline, and they're like, "Sorry, you don't have a strong enough suicide plan to get help."
All right, so I'm going to tell you a couple of things. Okay, number one, I think the husband
is a douchebag.
I definitely think that there's something ain't right. Okay. And I'll tell you why. I guess to a certain degree, I can understand this, but like in hindsight, you've got to be a fucking moron. I mentioned before that my best friend's father murdered his little sister in 1987. I've told you that.
Yes.
Okay. He was having serious mental problems and seeing shit and having delusions. He thought he was being followed. And he went and saw his psychiatrist. And the psychiatrist said to his wife and to his son, my best friend, he said, go home, get some movies, hunker down, and just, whatever you do, he said to the wife, do not leave him alone with the children.
Yeah.
They drove home. She dropped off the husband and the daughter, and they drove to Blockbuster. And by the time they got back, she was murdered. And It's like you know what I mean?
Like as a husband, when you're
shocked by that,
but like as a husband, like I'm not leaving you near a fucking plant by yourself.
right?
Like, listen, this husband's a douchebag husband.
I think
like a clearly like piece of shit husband.
I think either, and this is allegedly, I say, because I don't know shit. Okay, and I haven't watched much of the testimony. Most of my opinion is based on things. TikTok, my wife, and Amy Gray. These people are so I know what I know, but I don't know if that's true because I'm getting all of my info
from
secondhand and from dubious sources. But from what I understand, also here's the other thing, because I have read a lot of the comments. Yeah. I like to read the comment sections.
Dude,
I'm super into that.
It's so bad.
How could anybody murder their children? And it's like, she's got a fucking mental illness. I have a mental illness. I didn't kill my kids. Like, motherfucker, you don't have to say one. Come on.
Well, like the crazy part is,
can you not wrap your mind like right when something completely out of the ordinary occurs, right? Fucking Vinnie gets arrested and he's eating his wife's head right off her body, right? People are like, Vinnie loved her. And it's like, yeah, he had a fucking mental breakdown, stupid.
Well, like,
obviously.
But the crazy, like, I mean, one, the state prosecutor is fucking will never have another job on this case, like, ever. But when you get, like, the mother-in-law saying she was a great mom, the father-in-law, like, all these people, like, when you watch it, because I've been watching this thing like a fucking crazy person, and the mother-in-law comes off the stand and gives the mom a little nod, not like angry, you fucking killed my grandchildren. She's like, I get it. It doesn't make it right, by the way, right? So let's be clear. She's going to be found guilty by insanity. She'll be in a mental home forever, right? So it's not like she gets to go home. Everyone thinks she's just not guilty. She doesn't go home. But the reality is the medical professionals failed her. Her husband definitely fucking failed her, right? But it is a legit psychosis, like, and she's gonna have to live with that for the rest of her fucking life. But for people to say that, well, I would have never done that, well, you haven't gone through it, right? Like, you can't. I can't.
Be thankful that you've never had to deal with whatever the fuck that is, because obviously it is traumatizing and it'll do a number on you.
Yeah. And this old man attorney, bro, is my new hero. That dude, because I'm looking for a new dad, I might call him.
That's hilarious.
That guy, he's as far as an attorney goes, because this dude's like 75, he's a solo practitioner and just fucking eating everybody's breakfast right off their fucking plate. It is fucking phenomenal. And this fucking piece of shit state prosecutor is a jabroni to the nth degree. Like, when she asked if this lady was Catholic and isn't murder a mortal sin, like, someone should shoot her in the back of the fucking head, eat her face off, her stupid bow in her hair.
That's hilarious.
But, like, for the people to be like, well, I would never do that, you don't fucking know, right? And for the people who are like, oh, the husband didn't convince her. Listen, as a defense attorney, if there's someone else you could point to, you're pointing to that person. No one's rolling the dice on an insanity defense. And that's what people don't understand. They're like, oh, he's going to pull it out of his back pocket. Too late, you can't. She filed a civil lawsuit against the medical people, right? That just admits she did it. And she already admitted in open court. But it's crazy. Like, and at the end of the day, the kids paid the price. She's paying the price. Everyone is. I mean, the husband. Well, no, that guy, I mean, literally, I mean, imagine your wife has a mental breakdown. You drop her off at the psych ward and then you go skiing. I mean, I experienced that a little bit when my dog got diagnosed with cancer and I went golfing. It's the same thing.
Why would you do that?
I realized it at the third hole. And then I went home. But my wife, once again, the perfect wife that I have, I had this guy. I had a young couple last week. I was doing their closing, and I love like young people who are still in that like honeymoon phase. I'm trying to give them pointers about having discussions, right? And you're looking at the husband and you're like, dude, you just got to understand the perspective. Don't argue. Just say, hey, I understand it. I may not agree with it, but I understand it. It diffuses it. And I was like, I looked at the wife. I was like, you want to win every argument? Just say, I just want to let you know how it made me feel. Because then we're fucked as men, right? Like, my wife comes, I come home, my wife's like, I just want to let you know how it made me feel when you left the house to go golfing while I was upset. Like, I can't get mad. Like, you like, I might have to start doing that in court.
That is a good one.
Right? Because, like, if you're just, hey, you're an asshole, son of a bitch, selfish motherfucker, then I could just start screaming and yelling, how dare you call me those names? But I'm fucked. So I might have to start doing that at trial.
Your Honor, I just wanted the defendant to acknowledge my feelings.
Yeah. Your Honor, before you make this ruling, I just want to let you know how you make me feel.
Oh, DCF, man.
Oh, man. Don't even get me started on that shit, Box.
Yeah, mental illness. It's sad.
My mom knows all about mental illness. Right, Mom?
That's hysterical. It's funny. So, right, I like to read the comments, and I get aggravated by, again, as we were just saying to people, like, oh, I can't believe, why would you do that? And I think these are the same people, right, who don't understand transgenderism, right? And so they're like, I'm not going to play into your delusion. I won't use your pronouns. And it's like, dude, you're just being a dick. Like, what? You don't, right? And I've said this a million times. I'm uber confident for no valid reasons.
I can confirm that.
Instilled in my
brain. You are the one person that shouldn't be uber confident.
Yes, I have, but I have never had a day where I've been uncomfortable in this skin ever. Not a day, not a fucking day. So, and I know some transgender people, and they've told me their story, and it sucks. And I don't know what that's like. I don't know what you would even attribute that to or what caused it. I don't understand it enough to even really have an opinion on how to handle it. So if you don't know something or you can't grasp the concept, here's a thought. You don't have to have a fucking opinion on everything.
Well, that's
you could just be like, yeah, I don't know.
But that's especially with like the transgender gay community. I don't know why people get so fucking mad. Like, how is it?
They get mad because, number one, it's a combination of the bullshit religion angle. Okay, there's a lot of people, and you don't have to even be like necessarily a churchgoer to believe that, because it's been repeated and said over and over again. And again, it's just one shitty mistranslation after another that it's an abomination. And they weren't talking about gay sex. Also, if I say gay sex and you immediately think of a man shoving his penis in another man's ass, that's a you thing. That's a you thing. Because when I hear gay, I think of two sexy lesbians going at it. Like, I find the joy in it, you fucking weirdos.
But like,
you don't understand it. Just, it's okay to not have an opinion. And if you don't have an opinion, you just have like a shitty bigoted thought. Save it. Just
I don't even understand why you even have to have an opinion on it unless it's affecting your life. Who cares? And two, if you're basing it on your Aesop Fables religion, you're an idiot because everything you're reading is make believe.
Also, if you think they're shoving it down your throat, it almost sounds like you want someone to shove it down your throat.
Yeah. No, I've never met a gay person that was like, you have to like gays. Like, no, like, just let it be.
Have you seen any of these commercials? Like these right there, like a DEI commercial in that it's like, it's a white guy and
they got all the ethnicities, all of them.
And he's dating a hot Hispanic girl,
and they have an Asian baby,
a black woman with an Asian guy, and it's like, what the fuck?
What are we doing? Like, because have you ever watched a commercial and was like, there's not a white person in it? Like, I've never, like, I couldn't imagine, like, say you're Asian and you see a Tylenol commercial and you're just irate that there's not an Asian
Yes!
representation. Like, it's fucking insane to me.
That's the other thing. People that see something and take like a negative away from it, where you would see
That's a reflection of you.
See that, right? And you're like, so white people in it. Like, are you out of your fucking
You
mind?
got problems. You got some issues.
You're like, you think they made that commercial like with you in mind, specifically? Like, we're gonna really get this fucking guy's fucking good.
You got herpes.
Look at
You
this.
better have all the ethnicities in this
Right?
herpes commercial.
Look at this United
Yeah.
Nations picnic we're having, motherfucker.
Everyone gets herpes.
Herpes knows no borders.
Yeah, man. It's just I had a client today. So risk of injury. She may or may not have hit her kid one too many times. Right? May have put makeup on the kid, sent the kid to school. Happened.
You got to keep the kid home that day.
Right. She may have gotten 3 other kids termination of parental rights. Right? Maybe. Right. So I'm trying to tell her, I'm like, listen, I'm working a deal out. You're not gonna have to go to jail. Maybe get to see your kid someday, whatever. Well, they're treating me this way because I'm black. And I'm like, no, because yesterday I was here on the same exact case with a white lady. She went to jail for 2 years. Listen, some crimes and things, I get it, yes. But sometimes the proof's in the fucking pudding. But the best part is my mom would like this. I gave my mom a shout out today to the judge. So they're kind of reading the case to the judge. I had a junior high school intern just kind of shadowing me, a client's daughter. And I'm like, okay, she got slapped 10 times in the face. I was like, I don't know if it's that big of a deal. My mom used to hit me with telephones.
Open hand or closed hand?
It was open, but I'm like, listen. I'm like, sometimes
10 might be a little excessive, but open hand.
Sometimes you just got to let a kid know. That's how my mom did it. And look at me, judge. And the judge looked at me like I was crazy.
I don't want to defend the mom here.
Oh, you can't with this
if
one.
If you got hit 10 times with an open hand slap, you're a fucking idiot. Like, did you?
Well, she was 4.
Dude, even at 4, you don't know how to dodge? I mean, fucking roll with the punch at least. You know what I'm saying? Fucking
yeah.
Roll into it.
It's just those things that are like, well, it's because I'm this. I'm like, no, it's because you've already lost 3 kids. You already got a felony for risk of injury. And, P.S., they don't know about the DUI you just got.
By the way, I made that joke before I knew the kid was 4. I mean, that
yeah,
that definitely changed things a bit. You know, I thought the kid was like 10, 12, and I just, come on.
This kid's 4. You're like, yo, 4-year-old, suck it up, dude.
Yeah. All right. That's a little different. That is a little different.
Obviously not paying attention in gym class.
Oh, man. Right.
Where am I paying all that gymnastics memberships for? You can't even duck.
10 good open hand slaps. That's all.
It is wild, man.
You can't get hit 10 times in a row. I'm sorry. That doesn't like after 4, you kind of deserve a few of those, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, come on, move your fucking head. Oh, Jesus Christ, move.
Yeah. But then on the other flip side, I got another case where I represent a black guy. Some white dude called him the N-word, and that was the end of the conversation. And the judge was like, well, and I'm like, well, what? Well, he's free to say what he wants. And I'm like, true. But he's also free to get his ass kicked. I was like, because, Your Honor, you're an 80-year-old white lady, and you don't got to deal with these issues, right? So there's things. But overall, people using your gender, your race as these excuses and these crutches drive me crazy. Like, it just, because I see it all the time. Or I see, well, it's because I'm the father, and there's no father's rights in Connecticut. No, you're just a piece of shit father. Like, if you're a good father, you're going to see your kid.
Well, it's funny. I hear that shit. You know what? That murder case, the murder case where, and I got to tell you, I don't know a whole lot. Was it in Enfield? You know about the dude broke into his own house and shot I guess this dude's banging his ex-wife.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know that story? It's fucked up. But there are people in the comments that were like, you know what? She's just going to move on to the next man. And it's like, dude, that guy murdered a random. What the fuck what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Right? And it's like I have a feeling that the murderer was a piece of shit human being. That's the impression I get. And I base that off the fact that he shot someone to death while his own children were in the home. That's the kind of, he has no regard for human life, nor his own children, nor society. And there are fucking morons online defending his actions. Divorce is hard. Yeah, well, being a good fucking husband is. It sure is.
Dude, I was in a pretrial today, and this attorney's making an argument for his client who had a prior sentence of like 20 years after 5 and 35 years probation, which is fucking insane because this dude like likes to talk to kids, right? Like he's in and out of jail with kids. So apparently got arrested again or a violation because he works at 7-Eleven and they don't do background checks.
Nice.
And I guess a kid came in and was like, well, how do I get a free Slurpee? He's like, I only give out free Slurpees for sex. So, like, this attorney's trying to make this argument with a straight face, and I'm in tears. I'm laughing so hard. I was like, bro. I was like, this guy is getting sex for Slurpees, dude. And he had gotten, like, 5 years ago, violated because some guy accused him of giving him a blowjob he didn't want, which I don't even understand that. Right? Like, I don't even, that's a charge I just, at a 7-Eleven. No, at a Cumberland Farms. Like, I don't understand that one, right? Yeah. Like, I don't think, like, some dude's going to force himself to give me a blowjob. Like, that's an aggressive. But my point is, like, all the attorneys are being serious in this room. And I'm like, this guy's a Slurpee king? Get it? And the judge is looking at me. I was like, what's his next job? An ice cream truck?
Oh, my God, dude.
But it's insane because people ask me all the time, like, how do you represent these people? Do you think they're good people? Like, there's levels, right? You're dealing drugs, whatever. I don't care. You get in a bar fight. I don't care. You're collecting child porn like Pokemon cards. There is no redeeming qualities about you. None. Zero. Zilch. You might be pleasant as apple pie, because most of them are, by the way. Like, you meet a pedophile, they're going to be like, yeah, they're nice. They have childlike qualities.
Yes,
yeah.
They really do. I'm sure they've learned to be charming. That really works with kids, from what I've seen.
But it's just, it's crazy. But yes, I think we can become so desensitized. Like fascinated by it, right? Like the guy they just found like 68,000 photos, like this crazy serial killer out of fucking nowhere, and people are just all amped up about it. Like no, dude. Like people who eat people, it's not a cool thing.
You know, it's funny. I'm glad you just brought up a serial killer because I was just gonna say, you know, every time there's like a high profile murder where a husband murders a wife, and we always know the husband did it. Every time.
Yeah.
And Scott Peterson, by the way, another fucking documentary. He did it. There's no other scenario that works in that murder, you morons. Okay? But every time a murder happens, I say to my wife, I would never murder you. And as we were sitting here, I thought to myself, what would it take for me to murder somebody? Because if fucking my ex-wife was reason for me to murder somebody, I would be a serial killer. But she's a whore. But
I'm on the other side of the spectrum. Like, I couldn't imagine anything. Like, obviously, I would never murder my wife because I need someone to eat my last dinner with. Right?
That's right.
But
I did say alive or dead.
Yes.
So you could theoretically murder her, then have the dinner to explain
what
the deal was with that.
Like, I don't think I could just be like, someone pissed me off, I'm going to murder you, right? But I always believe that, like, if you're going to give me money, I could be like a hitman. Like, you paid me a sum of money, and I just go snipe someone's life out.
Yep.
And I'd go right back to Ponderosa, get some wings, and I'd be good. Because if you're paying me like 100 racks to
Yeah.
kill somebody, you gotta be a pretty big douchebag. I'm not doing it like for $5,000. You gotta put some money down.
Yeah, that's the other thing. If you hire a hitman for less than $50,000, you're gonna go to jail,
Dude. So there's this attorney, right? He, this guy won. He was a young guy. I think he died like 5 years ago, and he was making gobs of money. But this dude was fucking a snow king. This guy had he would come in and shit fucking coke on his nose, blazer with pajama pants, just out of his fucking mind.
Hell yeah.
Right? And he got accused of he paid his roofers $5,000 to kill his wife.
That's not enough.
Right? It's not.
Enough.
They're taking the $5,000 and they're going right to the police station.
Yes.
Right? But he overdosed once. They brought him back to life, went back to his office, OD'd again and died.
Nice. Yeah, you got to do
But
that.
$5,000. So if you plan on hiring someone to kill somebody, call me first.
Also,
you're going to need a lawyer.
If you're in a car with somebody and they're like, so what exactly do you want me to do? And you're like, listen, kill my ex-wife. And the guy's like, can I get you to say that back to me? Don't fucking say it. It's a cop.
Or
it's a cop.
Don't Google how to kill someone. Or order from Amazon limestone.
Yeah, why do people do
the
dumbest shit like that, man? It must have been, right? I mean, it's got to be like this is kind of spur of the moment shit, and you're like, oh fuck, right? Let me Google that quick. But then after you've Googled it, to not take your computer and put it in a trash compactor and just watch it break up into little bits, and then you take it out and you scatter it all over the fucking ocean.
Yeah, but it doesn't even matter because it's the cloud now, bro. Everything is everywhere.
Don't be on the cloud.
My buddy who I worked out with, I didn't know he was a pervert who videotaped his stepdaughter in the shower to prove she was sexting. And then his 6-year-old jumps on the iPad, and guess what video pops up on the iPad? Oh, that's the story. That was the look I gave him when he told me this story. And then he's like, well, are you still going to be friends with me?
I mean, let me ask you this. Is there any chance that he has a good reason? How serious was this sexting that he needed to prevent with a shower cam?
What a kid who has a colostomy bag.
No way. Your boy's a freak, man. Your boy's a freak.
But then you start doing background checks on your friends. You're like, oh, not your first time.
Oh, my God.
He was playing hacky sack with some teenagers in the park one time. Right, Joe?
Some years ago, I started.
Oh, here we go.
So I put a film crew together, and we were going to go do some live streaming of
Predators,
local high school athletics.
Oh, no, don't do that.
And so I get a whole team of guys together, and I'm working out the details with the place. And the point guy on this thing comes into my office, and he's like, hey. Probably should have had this conversation before. What's up, man?
I can't be out of school ground.
Yeah, I'm not allowed. Not allowed. I can't be within 100 feet of a school. So,
but I got a real long lens.
Yeah, I'll be out in the parking lot. Yeah, shooting on the
in a tree. Yeah. Guy looks like he's hunting deer.
And so now it's funny when I have a new class, I ask them, are you on any government lists? Can you fly? Are you allowed near schools and churches? If there's something you need to tell me, just tell me now.
Dude,
let me know now.
I was interviewing a male paralegal, which
he has no chance of getting the gig.
No, I'm not doing it.
I've been in your office.
I don't know what you're talking about, Joe. You're outrageous.
All I met is women. Were all the dudes off that day? All hot ladies.
They are not. They are people.
They're all very attractive women, and they all seem like they really know their shit. Very qualified.
I don't know what you're
but
talking about,
equally
Joe.
attractive.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's an attractive. You know what? Maybe. You know what it might be? You guys are so upbeat and chipper that you just all look attractive. It's confidence.
No, they have I have that condition where you can't recognize faces, except for my wife's.
Yeah. Did you hire the dude or?
No. So, anyways,
he didn't get the gig this time.
So I'm looking at him, and he's like looking like he's answering questions, but I can tell he's like nervous, right? Like, and I'm a human lie detector. Like, you're not. I'm like a super spy. I notice everything. I'm weird. I got like a spidey sense, and I'm like, so I started looking at him. He started sweating a little bit. I'm like, let me guess. You have a criminal history, don't you? He's like, yeah. I'm like, let me guess. One of those perverted charges, huh? He's like, yeah, but I'm like, you can leave now. He's like, how did you know? I was like, the sweat forming on your upper lip, you fucking. But the girls in my office are like, oh, give him a chance. And no. If you're a pervert, you get no chances in life. Dude, I gotta.
Why would the girls want him to work there? He's just going to put a camera in the bathroom.
No, he's into kids. Kids only. Kids only. But it's always the people who set up the cameras that leave the camera on while they're setting it up. Every single one of them. I had a guy who worked at the Middletown Water Department, dude. Oh, let me fix your toilet. Fucking little video camera, and it's fucking on. And he's sitting there adjusting it on the video. He's like, I didn't do it. I'm like,
I don't understand what the thrill is on like the peeping. I don't even. And I don't want to be like that person. Like I can't for the fucking life of me. What is like? There's some weird shit that people are into, and it's not my thing. But I'm like, I guess I get it.
oh, dude, I had a guy,
but I don't like peeping on someone taking a leak. Like, what do you? Where is the? I don't.
Dude, I think the weirdest, I don't know if I told you this one, but the weirdest, he didn't end up getting arrested because he didn't do anything illegal. But the weirdest fucking guy I've ever met, dean of a major university.
Towing the line, it sounds
and
like.
So he used to meet dudes on Grindr and whatnot, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you think these guys are smart because he's got like 85 degrees, like went to Oxford, but he drives this bright yellow Porsche, $1 million condo with a nameplate on the door, and he's meeting randos off this app. So I guess some kid met an older guy. Bada boom, bada bing. Shit happened, but it wasn't my client. And me and the cops gave him all the computers, all this shit. So I'm talking to him, and he's like, well, you know, I'm not into kids. I'm like, that's a cool story, bro. And he's like, no, like, seriously, like, I like adults, but I make them wear diapers in my house because I like them to act like babies. I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, and I don't have sex with them because I have AIDS.
AIDS babies.
But I'm like, dude, so let me get this straight. You got a pretty distinct car. Your nameplate's on the door. You run this university. And you got grown-ups dressing like babies? That's a thing? Like, once again, that's the mental health thing that fails everybody. Like, yes, I don't get why people want people getting peed on and fucking 2 chicks in a cup and
listen,
all of that stuff.
I could see if you wanted to piss on somebody, maybe that's your thing.
Why?
But it's I have no.
Has anyone ever pissed on you?
No, but you know what? I enjoy a good pee, and I'm not into it. But if there was a woman that was like, "Oh, I love being peed on," and I'm like,
there is no way.
Yeah,
that I would not be able to piss.
I think I could.
Oh my God.
I think I could. I don't know because I've never.
There is 0% chance.
I get it. I get it a little bit. I don't know. I get it. I wouldn't do it, but I get it.
This conversation has gone off,
What I
off the rails.
what I can't understand or get behind it all is this diaper thing. I don't like what is again. Also, it's like kids that watch kids play video games. If you want to pee on somebody, fine. Why would you watch? What joy do you get watching someone else pee on somebody?
We're going to the toys thing, right? Because then you get these parents who let their kids watch these YouTube channels with adults unboxing toys.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing as a parent? Like, if I was a kid and we didn't have computers back then, but I could only imagine if I'm sitting there and my mom walks by and I'm watching Frank the fucking Tank unwrap a G.I. Joe.
It's weird.
My mom's slapping the fuck out of me, dude. Right? Never mind the fact that instead of watching someone play a video game, go play the video game.
Yeah.
Like, I don't, like, this whole society is weird, but that's why I would never take my kid to go see a Santa Claus at a mall. Like, that's the dumbest shit, right? Like, do you think a grown-ass man... Look at my mom is off the chain today.
Say, better piss off than piss on.
Oh, dude, that is my mom's...
Classic.
That is...
Classic.
I think that's my mom's senior quote in her high school yearbook. My mom be like, better pissed off than pissed on. That was her thing, dude.
Oh, my God.
That was a classic line from my mom. I'm probably going to put it on her tombstone. I'm not going to get a tombstone for her, though. No headstone for my mom. Get a big old urinal. Then, Joe, you could go pee on my mom.
I'm not saying I would. I guess I'm open to it, though. You know?
We're just helping out the homeless, dude.
I'm not saying no. Trying to be more open-minded about things.
Oh, let's change topics, dude. This is getting weird. I'm not going to lie. What else we got, Joe? I don't know how we recover from pissing on my mom, but you got some explaining to do.
Pass a card over.
My wife's not going to like this show at all.
I don't blame her. Oh, shit. Why do you think people seek validation from others?
Because they're not confident in themselves. That's an easy one.
I think people seek validation from other people because at the end of the day, we all need to hear at least one other fucking person who's doing a little worse than we are, and it makes us feel better about ourselves.
Yeah, but that's not validation.
It is.
No.
Yeah, oh yeah, it is.
Like I really, it really does bother me. Like I hate that. Like, that's the whole social media thing again, right? Like I don't need someone to like a photo, right? Like maybe like I think at 47,
I do. I don't post on Facebook because I don't want a fucking ton of likes and comments.
But like I think like at my age now, like maybe me like when I was younger, absolutely, right? Like I want people to say, "Oh shit, Vin did well. Vin's got this, all this stuff." But like I think as you get older and you realize like it's just I'm happy with who I am, and frankly, when I find people who don't like me, that's my validation. Like when you don't like what I'm doing,
yeah.
Then I'm like, you know what? I'm doing it right because I'm doing it my way. So that's my validation. So if you like my photos, stop because I don't like it. I want the thumbs down button on my photos that you're just hating on me because then I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
I have a pretty high profile friends list and I like to go through it and I see like, oh yeah, oh fuck, you're right. Validation feels good. Is it possible to have multiple soulmates? And I don't mean at the same time.
Well, it depends what religion you're in. Get those 75 virgins.
Can you have multiple soulmates? Like I'm sure you think Claudia is your soulmate.
I don't believe in soulmates.
Wow. All right, Claudia. You heard that here first.
Well, let's talk about it for a minute.
He doesn't believe in soulmates. He just thinks it's just some random bullshit.
There's not one person for everybody.
Yes, and they happen to live in the same state as you. And
yeah, in Cromwell, and just happened to be a single mom who was thirsty for a guy going through a divorce. Yeah. That was my.
That's exactly what you needed, and you met her.
Yeah,
nailed it. Oh my God, this is a great question, and I fucking challenge all of you What is your mental?
Yo,
How's
hold
your
on,
mental?
wait. Hold on. Look at my mom's comment. Going back to, could you have multiple soulmates? My ex has many.
How is your mental really?
Ooh, that's a good one. Like right this moment, or just overall?
Overall. You exude great confidence. I guess the question is, do you have ups and downs? Do you feel depressed or sad at times? Do you or is this you all the time?
No, it's definitely not me all the time. It can't be me all the time. I can't do this all the time. So it's a work in progress. I'm much better than I was 5-6 years ago, but we all have our days. I mean, I'm not on all the time, which is okay. Like what I tell people is like, you can't be 100% of the time. So the key is to let it be a moment and just be better tomorrow instead of just wallowing in this shit for the next fucking year of your life, right? Except that some days are just, you're not going to have it, and that's okay, right? Not everyone can have it all of the time, but it's recognizing that and then moving on from it. So yes, I think there's times I need to work on my mental health, and past 3 weeks, stressful at work, bunch of changes, all that stuff. So I have to take a step back. But, you know, I had a long day today, but I come here and you're able to kick out of it because I like what I'm doing here, right? And it's just a moment. I can't do shit about happened 4 hours ago. So you make a choice. Either you move on from it, enjoy the time you have, the opportunity you have, then you move on to tomorrow. So, I mean, I think if everyone's saying, well, I'm just happy 100% of the time, you're fucking lying, because that's impossible. It's impossible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. I'm happy 100% of the time. It's pretty wild.
Unless he's suplexing you in a fucking gas station for no reason.
I, from time to time, lose my shit. Facts.
But his mental health
is
perfect.
I'm like a volcano, you know? Blow the fucking stack here and there, and then I'm good.
Yeah,
like
once every 15 years, he's pissing on somebody.
This is a great last question of the night. Who is the one person that has consistently been there for you?
Ooh.
I'm going to go with my personal Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Whenever I need him. He's just a phone call away. Seriously, have you seen that new AI line? You can call Jesus 99 cents a minute. Tells you some cool shit.
I'm going to go with the Snoop Dogg line. I like to thank me.
Fuck.
I mean, listen, you have your parents, you have your siblings, you have your friends, but at the end of the day, you spend 98% of the time with yourself. So for me, like, no matter what day I'm going through or whatever, like, I like to think that I can count on what I've learned and the work that I put in to get through it, right? And then the second person would be my wife. And the third would be Jesus.
All right, so I'm going Jesus 1. I'm going your mom 2. And your wife 3.
All right.
I'm gonna
end it on that.
I'm going to have to do it.
Change of plans. Come check out our dogs this weekend.
What time is it at, by the way?
We're going to be there from 10 to 4 at the Farmington Polo Grounds Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, that is super. And what's the name of it again?
It's Positive Rescue, but I think it's
Positive Rescue.
Yeah, check it out. We got some good pups coming this way. You guys need a dog? You want a good time? Look at this one.
That's a beautiful dog.
Yeah, we got dogs. You guys want a dog? Foster, adopt, just donate, so I don't got to pay vet bills out of my pocket. That would be pretty dope. But it's gonna be a good time, and I get to drop off a dog at a home on Saturday morning. One of those beagles they took from the one of those laboratories. They were experimenting on beagles.
Why do they experiment on? Is there something about beagles?
I don't know, but his name is Buzz, which is a fucking great name. I'm pretty excited.
I'm excited for you.
Yeah, so why don't you stop by?
I might.
You
might
won't.
just do that.
There's 0%
Honestly,
chance.
honest to God, I actually had written down that dream ride thing was going on at the Polo Club this weekend. I'm gonna blow it up on the radio tomorrow. Now that I know you're there,
it's gonna be good. There's a lot of like dog events and all that shit. It's gonna be fun. It'll be a good time. I'm not. My sister will be there. She's not on right now, but my sister loves the polo grounds. Why do you have a picture of me on your computer? What the fuck is that? Like, what is?
You want to know what this is?
Yo, could you share your screen?
Yeah, I could share my screen.
This guy, I look over and on his desktop, like page, he has the profile picture of me off my website. Yo,
it's
what
a legit question. That's a legit question.
What am I doing in that picture, by the way?
Well, that sinister smile. You should explain the smile because I don't have answers. Now, your question, of course, is what? Right?
What am I doing on your desktop, you creepy bastard? I just started sweating. I don't feel comfortable right now.
There's nothing.
Yo, we are gonna live stream until I get out of this house.
There's nothing to be worried about. I swear. Now I can't make the fucking thing bigger. Oh, here we go.
That's what she said.
Oh, damn it. No, I was trying to make a thumbnail.
Of me? A
for
Tinder
page?
page?
Yeah, your Tinder profile.
Why would you use that picture? I look like a Satan with a suit on.
Because I thought you looked thin there. I thought that was the thinnest picture I could find. And it's more reflective of how you look now. I figured that's the picture I chose.
Change your plans.
Trying to make you look good.
Check us out next week. We'll let you know what day and time. That was fucking epic. It's fucking legends.
Later, skater.